What's going down, everybody? It's that fly muchacho accomplice. And being in the radio biz, I meet a lot of very interesting and impactful people in the culture. And I get to have great conversations with them. And these are artists who you should even add to your playlist. This is Must See TV. I want to welcome y'all to Fly Muchacho Radio. You know, we get there, man. Running them bangers back to back after hours. K104, your home for DFW's hip hop and R&B, and your free R&B summer groove tickets. I'm that fly muchacho accomplice. You know what I love about Sundays, man? I always keep my ear to the streets and try to bring you what's really hot and on fire out there. And this guy right here, man, let him know who's in the building.
Man, it's Yxng Pedro, a.k.a. YP, fam.
YP Yxng Pedro. We just did a couple shows together. Killed it. Energy on 10.
Yo,
What's the single that's out right now by you?
Man, the single I just dropped, Feel the Same. You feel me? With my homegirl Casey, another artist. We just dropped, and it's on some pain music. It's on some real, you know what I'm saying, some realness. So it's something you gotta feel. You know, if you're going through it, or if you feel like you know what I'm saying, you're not in the right state of mind. You know, it's something you click play and you just feel it from the heart.
I rock with that. So if people ain't never heard of YP music, Yxng Pedro, what's a good way to describe it? How would you describe your old music?
Man, my old music, all my types of music, I like to get versatile. I like to get down with it. You know what I'm saying? I describe myself as like just like checkers, you know what I'm saying? I like playing a lot of parts in different ways. You know, I try to study it too. I try to study the game. So I would describe myself just a versatile as just like doing a lot of different things, you know, a lot of different sounds.
That's for sure. That's for sure. And whenever you out there, the album that's out right now, what's the name of that album?
Losses Turned to Lessons.
Losses Turned to Lessons. And that's what you say made the most noise to put you out there? Or is there a certain song that people were like, what really made Yxng Pedro be like, yo, this is what I want to do? Was there a certain song, or was it when you put out the album? What was the feedback Yxng Pedro heard to be like, I'm doing
I feel like the one that put me out most was Chosen One. You know, I shot a music video to it, and behind Chosen One, you know, it's crazy because I had dropped that one, and it was in between some beef in my hometown, kind of, because I went to high school in Olton, you know, 806. Out there, Olton, Texas, and I had beef with, you know, surrounding towns around there, and I was dissing some guys from Dimmitt, you know, actually football team beef, and it just sparked up some buzz, but it really caught a wave. You know, matter of fact, what really made Yxng Pedro was I got hooked on last year, December 2024, I got hooked on with Kyle Beats. You know, he's a big YouTuber, and we did a cypher, you feel me? So it was a cypher we did, and he put me on there. You know, like a lot of people from Dallas went to go compete, you know, went to go contest in a competition, and he handpicked. And he got the videos up on YouTube, but, you know, he gave me a chance to get on there, and a lot of people, you know, have discovered me from that. But other than that, I've been building my resume, you know, as Yxng Pedro YP. I've been building my stuff, YP Productions, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you came across my radar. I had seen a Smoking Hot Triple D list, and you were number 3 in that list out of a bunch of dope artists. And it made me gravitate to your music, and then when I heard it, I was like, it's jamming. So whenever you did the first show, the energy was really on 10. And, you know, sometimes you can invite people to the basketball court, but it's on them to ball, so they got to show up and show out. And you really did your thing, and you sound like a polished artist, but you're very young. Like, when did you start doing music?
It's crazy. I started when I was younger. You know, well, I always had the love for music, no matter what. I was always in the car riding around with my mama, you know what I'm saying? And they had the same songs on the radio cycling, you know what I'm saying? So I just heard the same music, and I just felt like I heard it so much that, you know, I just memorized it. I just kept, you know, listening to it, and I just fell in love with it. So by
when was the first time you recorded a song?
The first time I recorded at the age of 13. I had some Apple earphones, and, man, I did a little something, you know, by myself.
Was the feedback good?
Huh?
Did you thought you made a hit?
Nah, I thought I did, man. I thought I did, but nah, man, I'm telling you, my dreams were knocked off, you know, by a lot of people, man, and it was crazy. But I'm telling y'all, we're here now. It's been a long journey, but, you know, I seen so much. I done seen, you know, so much downhill, uphills, you know, but, man, we just still striving.
And your performance is crazy. What age were you whenever you did your first concert in front of people?
Oh, I was 13, 14.
Same time?
13, 14.
So you made a song in the studio, went outside and performed it.
yeah, man. I promise you, I'm not. Yeah, man, shout out to my parents, though, you know, because They been there since the jump. So
I noticed that they were
put
at
me
the
on.
shows. There were room for you, and they hold it down. They're real cool people. I've been, rocking with your pops and your T lady, and it's
appreciate
cool to
that.
see it, because not everybody has that support.
Yeah, no,
and I think
I'm very
it
much
shows
blessed.
kind of your foundation. I think when you got a good foundation to stand on, it's harder to break that. And I think you're on solid ground right now. You're getting a good start. You got a single with Kap G, a platinum rapper, on there. How does something like that come about? I mean, because I still think you're a new artist.
Man, it just came by the hands of God, man. You know what I'm saying? Just the people I had around me. My uncle, he knew somebody, and luckily he knew Kap G. So it just came together. You feel me? Shout out Jay.
Oh, so that wasn't like, oh man, I got this perfect song, I need Kap G on it. It just came organically, just by putting in
it came organically. It was a link up type thing, and I knew of it because my uncle
That's
had
the
put
best
me on
way,
game.
Bro, when it just happens naturally like that.
And my uncle put me on game. You know what I'm saying? So like the day before, I had recorded like two singles. You know what I'm saying? Like 2 opens basically.
Yeah,
And
just make it songs.
I had linked up with Kap. I went to work. And then I got off work. I didn't even have time to change. You know what I'm saying? I linked up with Kap G. Boom, I played both of them. He was like, oh, yeah, this banging. Like, he got on both of them right then and there. And I'm like, oh, like, it was just.
But it
was a
doesn't
crazy
like
moment.
being so young and then working with he's double platinum.
Yeah.
And it doesn't intimidate you? Like you feel like you made for this? Like, because some people, the pressure gets to them. There's a lot of people that fold under pressure, but you seem like, give me the ball. I'll shoot it.
I ain't
Last
gonna lie.
shot. Like,
man, I love the pressure. I love it because, pressure, I just feel like it motivates me. It puts me in that spot, in the spotlight, and it's like, man, it's either you rock it or you don't. Like, it's go hard or go home. It's a real life moment.
that's facts.
Like,
I tell people, pressure busts pipes, but also makes diamonds.
yeah.
And whenever you know that, it's how you handle the pressure to get your result. Because there's results and there's excuses. Which one you going to give?
Thanks.
And I think you have been every time. After you did the first show, we just did another show. Sold out. Energy was on 10.
Appreciate it.
Create more opportunities out there getting. So if this keeps going in the right direction, who's like a dream feature? If they're like, hey, Pedro, we can get anybody in the studio, who you want to work with? Who's Pedro calling?
Man, I got my top 3 artists, but my dream feature.
Who's Pedro getting in the studio with?
Quinn NFN.
Quinn FM from the ATX.
Yes, sir.
What about number 2? You said you had 3?
Oh, yeah. Number 2, Honcho.
Okay, from the ATL. And number 3?
Tusi.
Those are all jams. I mean,
Yeah.
like, our artists, I actually think you would make dope music with. Growing up with your moms and pops and being inspired by the music they were listening to, what were they listening to?
Man, they was listening to a lot of old school, and they try to put me in my head. You gotta rap
They
like
wanted
this.
to. Who was Young Pedro listening to growing up?
Man, I was listening to a lot of the new generation, just a lot of artists, and it was crazy because I got in the car with a lot of people that try to take the aux, or I'm driving, let me play the music. So I'm hearing something different, and I'm like, it's cool, it's hard,
So
But then there was
with you
certain
being so
artists-
young, you didn't grow up in the CD era, right? Where you go and buy a CD?
Oh no.
What was the first album that you downloaded, or first album that you listened to front to back?
Young Boy's album, Deceived Emotions.
Ooh,
Deceived
yes.
Emotions.
That's a good one.
Front to
Jamming.
back, bro. Yeah.
Jamming. I kind of get the comparison. I mean, your music, you do turn up, and you also got that feeling with emotion. You're telling your story.
Yeah.
Young Boy's a good comparison. Is there another artist that you would compare YP to?
Compare.
Or maybe somebody compares you to when they hear you?
Oh, a
you
lot of
sound
people,
like-
a lot of people compare me to Quinn and 42 Doug.
Those are some good ones. Good comparisons, too.
Yeah.
Good comparisons, too. So, everything keeps working out.
Yes, sir.
Whenever I see you, you seem more like the casual guy.
Yeah.
Like
course.
you in a white tee or shirtless or whatever. But say you got to hit the red carpet. You got to get suited up. Is there a go-to or is Young Pedro still going to wear the fresh white tee? With the...
Man, I'm going to say it like this. I've always been me. I ain't never really been a materialistic type of dude. You know what I'm saying? But I get handed stuff. I get handed stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I get blessed. Like, I'm real blessed. I'm not lying. Like, man, in the situation I'm in, I'm real blessed, and I thank God. Man, I feel like me being me, I'm casual. I never been the type to impress anybody. I never care what people think. So, I'ma always be me. I'ma stick to what I do and what I wear. As long as I'm comfortable, and I'm good. I ain't needed to.
And that says something about you because you're really letting the music speak for itself.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
I haven't considered myself a fashionable guy, but, the Fly Muchacho, we can put it on we want to, but that's why I asked, if there was a go-to. What about on the sneaker game? Is there like a favorite pair of Jordans that you like? Is there a go-to?
I like the retros.
The retro, any number?
Oh, man, retro 4s.
Retro, those are my ish. Those are my ish right there. Is there any sometime you look at people's, like, I know we make fun of our pops and stuff like that, where you're like, what are those? Are there any dad shoes that you clown your pops for wearing?
Oh, nah. My dad always got that.
He swag. Yeah, I seen him. He
got it
out.
on. Yeah,
he probably got,
I can't never
be on
do
the red
that.
carpet with some designer.
He be topping me. He be like, man, you need to up your game. I'm like, hold on, bro. Just let me, you know what I'm saying? Nah,
yeah, because sometimes, even with that being pops, it's kind of like, do you want to listen or do you want to do your own thing? But they are great inspiration to you, and they are a big support to you. Do you ever, whenever you do cook up that banger, who do you let hear your music first?
Oh, my little brother.
Little brother.
My little brother.
And if he's like, it's gold, it's gold.
Man, he
got that ear?
He tells me off the rip. He's in the room right there with me. He lets me know. He's like, oh, yeah, that's hard. He's like, hey, play it all the time.
Because you need people around you to keep it a buck.
Yeah.
You can't just have yes men.
Yeah,
That's not how
of
you
course.
improve.
Of
You
course.
need people to tell you no so that you can get better.
And my little brother, he's always telling me, nah, I like it like this. I like when you do this more. Or,
but that's a young kid you do music with. Is that your little brother that you're talking about?
My little brother, I do music with him. King Jr., you know what I'm saying? He's right behind me. He's kind of in my shadow right now, but I'm kind of building mines right now. And then when I got that on lock, oh, yeah, he the future. The future right behind me. He right there.
Stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
So where can everybody follow you at?
Man, follow me on the ground. Yxng Pedro, Yxng Pedro, TikTok, you know what I'm saying? I
Platforms
got all my
and everything,
socials,
too?
everything,
Apple
all
Music?
platforms, everything. Yxng Pedro, I go by Yxng Pedro on all platforms, everything.
And the new single on the way, album on the way, anything we can stay tuned for?
Just know I got that Kap G coming, but everything gonna drop consistent from here on out. Everything just flowing out. I'm gonna let everything flow. EPs, all that. Run them.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
And if they do drop another Who's Hot in Dallas list, you see yourself at number 1 by the end of the year?
Man, I'm gonna say this my first year taking it serious, so you feel me? I feel like I'm an underdog, but we, God's always number 1, but I'm gonna be up there on me.
Ain't nothing wrong with it, man. Fly Muchacho, big stage of energy. What single would you bring today? What we about to play?
Man, we about to play Shoot for the Stars.
Let's get it. You heard it here first. Exclusive. The vibes, big stage.